Xbox is coming around. I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. Woohoo! What's up guys? Like I said, I was gonna make a video today, but I kinda had to scratch that tech itch of just wanting to talk about tech, and fortunately Microsoft actually made it pretty easy today by pretty much unveiling the new Xbox. I wanna say One X, but it's the Series X. So let's talk about it. So overall, the design actually looks a lot like a PC, as you can see on the picture behind me in the background. And I've been a big fan of the Xbox for quite a while, but this one, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I may end up skipping it only because from everything they've said so far, it sounds like it's going to be pricey. So right out of the gate, Phil Spencer came out and said that it was going to be capable of doing 4K at 60 FPS. And having just hooked up a PC to my 4K television, I will tell you, 4K at 60 FPS is not something to scoff at. It is very, very difficult to do. Even a well-built PC like mine struggles to play it properly, and supposedly they're going to be doing that, and they said possibly 120 frames per second, which just sounds so overkill and also very unlikely. But I don't know, because the hardware that they've listed seems promising-ish. Let's get into that. So speaking of the hardware, specifically on the CPU side, it's going to be using a custom-made version of AMD's Zen 2 architecture, probably something along the lines of close to like a Ryzen 7, maybe. I don't really see it getting up into the fancy 12-core, 24-thread monsters that AMD's been making with the Zen 2 architecture, but it'll be close, I'm sure. And in terms of graphics, they're going to be using AMD's RDNA architecture, which means things like ray tracing, variable refresh, variable shaders. Those are all going to be things that will be playing into this hardware. And one of the things with a console like this, especially with the amount of power they're putting into it, is that you get sort of the Macintosh or the Apple effect with consoles where, because the company is making the hardware and the software, you're going to have better optimization. So where a PC benefits from the fact that if you have a problem, you can just throw a bunch of power at it and fix it, on a console, shipped hardware is shipped. There's no changing it later apart from a few refreshes down the road. And by starting off with such a powerful system right out of the gate and giving them the opportunity to optimize it, I think that it's probably gonna handle what they're throwing at it and probably live up to at least the 4K 60 FPS mark. I'm really skeptical of the 120 mark though. Of course, some of the rumors were true about what we were reading, where it's gonna have the custom solid state drive that Microsoft's been working on. I don't know what that really entails, but it'll have it, which hopefully means that load times are gonna be a lot quicker because my Xbox One takes forever to load. I even have an external solid state drive on there, and just solid state over USB 3 is nice, but man, having an internal solid state drive taking full advantage of those kind of performance gains is going to be really nice. Maybe I can finally load Skyrim's world in less than 5 minutes. And you can kind of see what the graphics are going to look like in engine for at least Hellblade 2. I'm not going to link that, I'll link it rather, but I'm not going to play it here because I don't want to run the risk of getting in trouble with a game company. So just go to the description and watch it if you want to, but it's definitely in engine, so I don't think that's going to really reflect gameplay, but it's definitely better than anything I've seen on any other console thus far. And the trailer, which I will play here because it's a trailer, it's meant to be public, hopefully. The graphics changes they show here are obviously cinematic. They're meant to kind of show off, you know, here's the improvements on textures and polygon count and all that. So I'm sure that it's not quite going to be that level of quality, but it will definitely be impressive to see. And lastly, the design. The design literally looks like a mini PC tower, though they did show in the picture that I've got behind me the console next to the controller. The controller's mildly refreshed. It looks like it has a share button now, and that's really about it. Now, they say it's going to be backwards compatible with all of your old peripherals and the games because they are sticking with the same architecture. Now, whether or not the classic Xbox 360 will actually be able to play games on there, I don't know. I would be really interested to see though if they manage to get some Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. That is quite a lot of backwards compatibility. Even PlayStation doesn't go that far back. I think PlayStation stopped supporting the PS2 after they took the PS2 simulation or emulation out of the PS3, but whatever. But overall, the design is interesting. It looks like a mini upright PC tower with a vent on top. It kind of looks like a matte black square version of the Mac Pro. Not really. It actually looks like one of those eGPUs, like what I use for my editing. I don't know. It's just fascinating to me that they've actually come out with a console before E3, this random time just before the end of the year. They show it off to everybody. It's something. So kudos, Microsoft. You've actually managed to get a console out before the rest of the competition in this new generation. Unless the Switch Lite counts as part of this generation, but it's not really in the same category. Does the Switch Lite count in this generation? I really don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments. But either way, I'm actually just excited to see a new Xbox coming out. I may buy one at some point. Let me know if you guys would love to see a review on that, but I've been an Xbox fan for a very long time. I have nothing against PlayStation. I love my Nintendo Switch, but Xbox was kind of what started me in a lot of games. It was the first console I ever bought with my own money. It was the console that gave me a lot of online play that I never thought I'd experience. I met friends from the other side of the freaking world all through Xbox. I've met people who live in the same state as me, who I never even knew were nearby through Xbox. So I have a personal attachment to the Xbox. I have the Xbox 360 behind me is in the kitchen. I've moved it, but I don't know. I'm just excited to see it. I'm not going to ramble or fanboy about it because I just wanted to report on the few things that we know currently. And apart from that, it's been the tech video, and it just kind of feels relieving to talk about tech again. I'm really excited to be in a space talking about tech. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Apart from that, I'll see you all in the next video. Make sure to be there and have a good one. Hey guys, just hopping in at the end here. Thanks for watching through the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. I do still have merch. I've actually had it for quite a while, but not a lot of people know about it or care. And so if you guys want to support me or check it out just because it looks cool, go to the link in the description. You can see some of the designs I have, like the Steel Frodo in Steins Gate design, or even the Mob Psycho 100 design, and maybe even buy one if you like it, or don't. I cried myself to sleep at night anyway. So either way, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.